Feature Friday.
The freshest. What up, people? What's happening? What's up?
Yes.
Today it is Friday. Black Friday, actually. Black Friday. Happy Thanksgiving for
Should
those
not
who
know.
celebrated.
Use code Friday on FeatureFridayStore.com and you can get 15% off because it's Black Friday. So we do a bit bigger. Even though some shops, I figured this out.
Spender.
No, I figured this out. I went to the shop. It was Well, it wasn't Black Friday, but they were saying that they were getting ready for the Black Friday stuff.
Okay.
And then it was a couch, you know. And then so I
You
got another
love
couch
couches.
for Feature Friday. We'll get
Yeah,
another one.
yeah.
And then they were saying this couch is £3,000.
Oh.
Right? And I was like, oh wow, okay, that's very nice. It looks lovely, hefty, but you know what I mean. It's a couch. And then for the Black Friday thing, they had put it on the back, and they thought I wasn't gonna look.
All right.
But it had a different promotion stuff. It said it was 6,000 and it was at 50% off. So the price was 3,000. But the price today was 3,000. But then what they're gonna do is they're gonna put the price at 6,000 and then put 50% off. So it's 3,000. So I just looked at the person.
So what's the real price?
Like, do you think I'm that stupid? I know I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
But you would be, though.
No, I wouldn't
be.
know. I wouldn't know.
That's the thing.
It's
I
not
would
being
be. I was
stupid.
like-
It's deception.
They fly to me.
Yeah, they did.
Anyway,
But
so
we don't do that.
No,
we don't
we
do
don't.
that. The
So-
prices are whatever the prices are. So put code Friday on FeatureFridayStore.com. And don't be like that couch company that I can't name because I don't want to get sued.
that's right. And get 15% off in your Black Friday offer.
Yes,
Wow.
get the hoodies. It's hoodie season.
Oh, yes.
Perhaps get a mask. People like to do that nowadays.
Yeah,
Need it.
yes.
Or perhaps get some trousers. They're white, quite out there, but I think you like them.
They're cool.
Yes.
I think they're real fashionable.
Apart from that, look, I've been very excited about this. Obviously, discovering new music all across the world, and we've been discovering a lot of music lately. And one of the countries that has come up often has been Vietnam. So certainly very exciting. It seems R&B is a big deal there. A lot of the artists do like to do R&B,
We love to hear that.
which is very good. And before we jump in there, do enjoy our song.
I dressed up in poems I wrote on the rails of the platform left for the lonely. I walked out in red, I wore my hair straight, kept my tears in for the journey. And now I wonder where we're going, 'cause if it isn't here, I wonder from where you're calling. And I wonder where we're going, buscando girasoles en el medio del desorden. El silencio se enredó en mi cabello y las palabras se atascaron en mi cuello. Entre el frío y el calor, entre el mar y el viento, me encuentro perdida en este tren sin tiempo. And I wonder where we're going, 'cause if it isn't here, I wonder from where you're calling. And I wonder where we're going, buscando girasoles en el medio del desorden, en el medio del desorden. En este viaje sin tiempo, los días pasan y me quedo sin aliento. The map of this journey finds me. Y ya no tengo casa y me faltan estaciones, voy con calma. But you still haven't found me. And I wonder where we're going, 'cause if it isn't here, I wonder from where you're calling. And I wonder where we're going, arrastrando girasoles
took happiness from its roots. So to some extent, you kind of took happiness away, like a sunflower and dragged it along. It's like this idea of like happiness is this glistening ball that you can just every time you have it's always shining and it's always the same, but it really isn't.
Sunflower is what it would.
The spectacle of happiness, but it's already broken because it took it out of the root. But yeah, R&B seems to be a big deal, so I'm excited. Also, their words and their names, fuck, they seem difficult, so hard. So
They do,
I have
indeed.
no idea. Maybe I should put Google Translate.
Google Lens these names
Not
today.
Google Lens. The person who speaks in Google Translate.
To actually enunciate.
Wonder what her name is. Emilia. Let's call her Emilia.
Amelia. What?
Màu nước mát.
Oh, so it's, okay, so it's still somewhat how it's written.
Màu nước
So
mẹ.
then that one, so this song is called Mau Nuke Me,
Màu nước mẹ.
Mau Nuke Me, Nguyen Trang Trung Quan.
Nguyen Trang Trung.
Why are you correcting me? You're
I don't
just
know. I'm
as
just
lost
trying.
as me.
I'm not correcting
And
you.
I'm just as lost as you.
Oh my god. And in that note, let's get it. Let's get it.
I wonder what this is actually. It's quite long actually. It's a very lengthy piece.
Oh, but cinematics.
What the fuck? It's like a movie.
Oh,
it's a ballad.
goodness. Oh,
Oh god, are they?
told you, cinematics.
Oh no, are they ashes?
Oh, yes, they are.
Oh Jesus. Whoa, dude.
What a beautiful
That's in
place.
Vietnam?
Well, I would think so. Oh no, it's a sad, sad song. The fashion, though, the fashion is like absolutely gorgeous. I wish my uniforms looked that good when I was in school.
Đối với anh cô ấy có thể là tình yêu, nhưng đối với tôi cô ấy là duy nhất.
Oh, that camera's huge, dude.
It's a Polaroid.
Oh,
Thì là tia nắng,
nice.
nhưng đối với tôi cô ấy là mặt trời trong tim tôi.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, her technique is perfect.
Nice. What the fuck?
Told you, cinematics.
Chỉ là ngày thời khắc
Wow.
nỗi đau vỡ nát cả bầu.
The Black Swan.
So straight away, the pronunciation is very, the language is very
Cả thế giới
short.
thôi.
Ooh, vocals though.
Bầu trời rơi nghiêng trôi theo màu nước mắt.
Also, there are a couple.
The matching rings are so freaking
Also, there are a couple, and his
bougie.
mate is in love with him.
Yes.
So they're Oh, right.
So it's like a love triangle situation without trying to be a love triangle.
Right,
but
right.
just-
But I wonder why the beginning scene then.
Yeah,
It looks like they murdered him. That's what
listen,
it feels like.
It does. It really does. So I don't know what the hell's happening. But
He-
it's a very lengthy video, so
Here's something that's very cool right now.
story building straight up.
Yeah, so far, so obviously story building is at its peak. It's lovely, but the language itself, and this is something that we've been discovering lately, that obviously languages are gifted in certain ways, and they highlight things in music that other languages simply don't. And that's one of the things that that's why I would encourage everyone, regardless of where you're from, to discover music from all over the world, because it's truly amazing how a ballad can sound in a different language, and here it's sort of shorter and.
Yeah, the syllables are short, and they use a lot the ch sound in their pronunciation itself. So you have a shortened use of breath, but
Yeah.
it creates like a tiny explosion of syllables
Yeah.
in a continuum, which is very interesting in the ballad structure of music.
Because that would be really good in rap, for example, I would imagine.
It would be very good in spoken word.
Yeah,
it would
speech.
be the speech quality of this
Yeah.
of Vietnamese as a language. It's actually pretty cool, and he has cool diphthongs as well,
Yeah.
like a unison of vowels, like they sound as one, but there's obviously separate vowels, but the way of pronouncing them is like it's really united. So it's
I do want
really,
to say, of course, if you do know anything regarding the language, of perhaps if there are different dialects or something that we've also been trying to get into our heads, that different sections of different countries
Yeah.
speak different languages, or even sometimes just dialects. So if you do know about it, do let us know. No need to. I know some of you guys apologize because of the length of the comments. No need
please
to
don't.
apologize.
We're learning through you as
We love
much
it.
as we are from the videos itself. So it's always welcome.
Yeah, yeah.
The knowledge is always welcome.
Truly.
vô tình mang hát
My God, I just can't with the fashion. The fashion is like elite. Whew.
Whoa, so much bling, bro.
Bedazzled.
Oh damn.
anh có thể đến bên cô ấy
Oh,
She
you.
murdered him with the other blonde hair guy.
What?
Yes, the blonde
You
hair
mean
guy.
murdered? You mean cheated?
No, they murdered him. I
Go
think
on.
this is where it's going.
liệu có
Oh, she's
thể
perfect.
đổi tất cả vì cô
He's the
ấy
bad guy. Yeah.
làm ơn hãy buông tay xin trả lại mọi thứ
What's with the flirting?
tình yêu thêm
Yeah, they just.
Cut you red-handed, bro. And she's seeing everything else. Yeah. Dude, I love the freaking outfits. They smoke in school? Oh, he's not in school. Sorry. I thought they were in school.
đối với anh cô ấy có thể là tình yêu
Yeah, so she's
nhưng đối
Yeah,
having an
yeah, yeah.
affair. So.
cô ấy là duy nhất đối với anh cô ấy
Saucy.
là tia nắng
Ah, she's perfect though.
với tôi cô ấy là mặt trời
Lyricism's wonderful.
trong tim tôi mặt trời trong tim tôi
I adore it.
And his voice. Fuck, dude.
It's so velvety and it's super breathy. It really allows for the storytelling to just really do its work on its own.
I have to say,
The
it's
lyricism is
very hard to focus on the lyrics,
Yeah.
the story, and the voice because they're all of them. You can certainly tell they've invested a lot in all of them. So the production of the voice is awesome, but also the investment in time to master the craft of singing this individual, this singer, certainly has made that investment, but also in the investment in the video and the storytelling. It's ginormous. It's like watching a movie, really.
It's like watching telenovelas from South America. It really packs that much drama.
Yeah, and then
And-
the lyricism. I'd love to see sort of the writing process and what it means to him. But
There is a very clear usage of poetry and visualization through the lyricism itself, because it's not obvious the interlinking of the storytelling in the video as it is in the lyricisms, which happens often, where you get lyrics that are so self-descriptive that the video just kind of adheres to it.
Right.
And it just goes hand in hand. But in this particular take, you're seeing lyricism that is highly poetic and that represents a more of a thought process, like a internal monologue.
Okay.
And the music video represents a whole completely different story building itself. It goes hand in hand, but it's yet another side of the story. It's like you're seeing it from, not from the perspective of the singer, but from the perspective of an outsider. So you're seeing the whole drama develop from the outside. You see what I mean? Perhaps.
yeah. I don't know. Certainly, I mean, it's art. It can certainly be interpreted in many ways.
Yeah.
Not the way I'm seeing it.
That's how I was seeing it. Though.
Yeah, for sure. I'd like to perhaps let my idea marinate, because I still don't know what perspective I'm seeing. I think I'm seeing the perspective of the friend.
Oh, the girl.
No, that's not the friend. The
No. The girl, the other girl,
oh
the girl who's in love with the guy,
oh
the short-haired girl.
oh right yeah that's
Yeah.
it. The friend, the friend,
the friend.
yeah. Right, so
I think we're.
I'm seeing it from his friend, not his girlfriend.
from this perspective.
Yes. I'm seeing
Alright.
it from his mate's perspective. So I guess they're like best friends, perhaps.
I don't know, but definitely there is a definite.
Both of them are in love with him. That's all I know.
But is the long hair girl in love with him really? I just think she likes the attention.
Wish we knew names. Go on.
I wish we knew names too.
Yeah.
mặt trời trong tim tôi
Dude, the set, the filming,
người đến sau đôi khi chỉ là
the drip.
Whoa, nice.
mặc nỗi đau vỡ nát cả bầu trời
Even the way of writing is so nice.
cả thế giới đối với tôi
She's sending him a letter.
cả bầu trời
Oh, he's leaving her.
theo màu nước mắt
Yeah, he left. Goodbye.
dòng bão
What a freaking
Good
look.
on him. Good on him. Good lad.
Look at her outfit.
trôi theo màu nước mắt
That's the revenge outfit.
Oh, that's
That's
I
the
think.
conning outfit.
No, yeah, that's. I think I'm getting my way outfit, but you're not, loser.
dòng bão đi qua vô tình mang hạt nắng phai mờ
She doesn't care. Wow, she's mental.
God, heartless.
mắt người bình thường
Oh, so maybe they were both cheating.
He wasn't cheating.
liệu có thể đánh đổi tất cả vì cô ấy
Oh no, two stories. We've seen two stories.
muốn hãy buông tay xin trả lại mọi thứ
What the hell? This is dramatic.
để tình yêu thêm lỗi
Run!
là tất cả thế giới
Come on.
Ah, yeah,
You,
she's got a
everybody
knife or
knew.
something. Oh, Doma.
I'm telling you, they're gonna kill him. He's the one that. Oh, I love his see-through top. That was great. Oh, she's gonna kill him. What?
Doma, bam.
Well, that's a twist in the story. Wait a damn
Oh,
second.
that's a fucking plot twist.
What
Oh!
the hell is happening here? Skydive.
So, what the fuck is that? That's a product
What is
placement.
this?
Oh, we're getting blocked. We are getting blocked.
là tất cả thế giới đối với tôi cả bầu trời rơi nghiêng trôi theo màu nước mắt
Talk about freaking plot twists! This wins at life. This needs to be made into a series. I would love to see that develop. I mean, she was in love with her the whole time. Bro, so in love. It changed.
What?
She
I'm
became
so-
him. She became the blonde hair guy. She transformed herself into the blonde hair guy and came back and took his revenge.
What? Is that what happened?
Yes! Didn't
Oh,
you
I'm
see the
so
whole
fucking
surgery
good.
moment?
Yeah. But I thought, I don't know, they brought him back from the dead or something.
But bro, he came back with a different face.
I don't know. Maybe that's what you do when you come back after
From the
death.
dead.
Because maybe your face putrefied, isn't it?
Oh my god!
I don't know. I don't know this stuff. This is fiction. Anything's
This is
possible.
great.
Probably my theory is just as plausible as yours.
No, my theory, it's right. Isn't it right? It's right.
Bro, I have never been so fucking confused
I
watching a
am
video.
bought. This is the type of
Please,
drama I want to buy.
I need to keep watching. My head hurts.
That's one hell of a
What
plot.
the fuck is
Okay,
going
so
on?
the two of them actually do murder
But
the
cinematography,
guy.
amazing. Cinematography
Fantastic
and
story
storytelling.
building.
Fuck, there's so many people I can take a lesson. So many art directors and cinematographers who can learn from this video.
I'm invested.
Go
What?
dòng bão đi qua vô tình mang hạt nắng
Yeah, her the whole freaking time and hated him for it.
Cô ấy là tất cả thế giới. Cô ấy là tất cả thế giới. Đối với tôi, cả bầu trời rơi nghiêng trôi theo màu nước
Oh, he kills himself.
ngày sông bão đi
What?
qua. Vô tình mang hạt cát phai mờ. Điều gì buồn hơn khi đánh mất người mình thương. Tôi phải đến bên cô ấy mãi đi gần. Liệu có thể em nuôi thương cô ấy.
Brilliant.
Cảm ơn hãy buông tay, xin trả lại mọi thứ nguyên vẹn. Để tình yêu thêm lối.
He unlived himself. Like in a proper Romeo and Juliet type way.
Hay sai, chỉ là tôi không thể giữ lấy mớ vụn vỡ của sự phản bội, dối trá, cố chấp điên cuồng để chiếm đoạt. Tôi chọn theo trái tim mình. Đừng để tình yêu thêm lối.
Bro, that's a fucking twist, bro.
What? Take my money. That is brilliant.
So they were in love with each other. Well, they weren't in love. She never saw him. So she never saw her as like a
It's a potential lover.
lover. And then she goes through this complete changeover. She changes into someone that she would see.
desire.
She would desire.
Yeah,
They have an
the
affair.
perfect man.
Have an affair, and then, well, he and her now then sort of have the affair, but realistically, she breaks his heart by murdering his mate. But then also she stabs her mate in the back by taking his girl.
I am confused.
Damn, dude, that's mental.
Who's who?
You know what's mad? you know what's crazy?
This freaking blew my mind, but I love it.
Now that's a fucking plot, dude.
That's what.
And I guess in the video, we're seeing different timelines. That's the
That's
That's
what
why I
it
was
is,
so
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
confused.
yeah.
It's like watching
good.
It's like watching The Witcher 1.
Yes.
When you watch The Witcher season 1, you don't know what the fuck is going on
the
because
order of the episodes make no
exactly
freaking
it's not
sense.
done chronologically, and neither is in here. I think.
No, it's that.
I would love to see. Do you mind looking up the lyrics? Because I want because it seemed more like a poem, right?
it was like a poem.
Mate, I can't read that.
Oh no, I know. I was just trying to search.
Copy, just copy and paste that. Right, so that's fucking mental, dude.
My God.
I think that's one of the best plot twists I've ever seen in my life.
Literally, it takes it the best. Freaking.
That's so
Nice.
creative as well.
It is. So
I wonder
like,
what people were saying in the comments if they were just as fucking mind blown as us.
I wonder
English
what the
translation.
hell. What like who
That
came up
gave
with
me the
that?
shivers.
Yeah, who came up with that idea? That is absolutely wonderful. What
Okay,
the?
so I'll give it a little read.
Okay, go for it.
Maybe for you, she
Oh.
is the love of your life, but for me, she's everything. Apologies for the ad. Maybe for you, she's a ray of sunshine, but for me, she's the sun.
Oh.
She's the sun and the moon. So you're looking at the perspective of the girl
Of
who
the
then
girl.
changed. She went through the makeover into this guy who looks
Not a
like.
makeover. That's like.
Well, what would you call it? Like I guess it's like it's like a
Transformation.
sex change and everything, right?
Yeah.
Changed his hair and everything. Sick
Big
hair, man. That's probably the best choice. Now, is that the artist?
No, the artist is the guy that gets murdered.
Oh, right. Fuck, dude.
Oh, girl, I shouldn't say that.
Dude,
should
don't
I?
say that.
Okay.
Don't use that word in YouTube. We're not allowed. Yeah, gotta be careful with that word in YouTube. But anyway, so you guys can see the bloody podcast. So you're seeing that perspective of the girl in the picture where she kisses him, but she doesn't want to really kiss. She fucking hates him. That makes so much
Yeah,
sense now
it
as well. So
does.
why was that weird? Like, it's just a.
It was weird when you saw it, like when they took
Why
the
did
picture.
that feel off?
It's like why is it like unsettling?
Anyway, so
And I thought she was in love with him.
yeah, me too.
It's like
But now she's in love with her, and she hates his guts. So she breaks his heart by cheating on him, by changing the way she looked, turning into another person.
turning into the man of her dreams.
Fuck.
Winning her over.
to feed into her carnal desire.
Oh
Bloody
my
hell.
God!
Anyway,
That's
so
evil to the core.
for me, she's the sun. She's the sun and the moon. Ha 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 ha. She's the sun and the moon. Ha 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 ha. He just took my place, helped you forget that pain. I'm so hurt. The whole world's crashing down. She means everything in this world to me. The sky falls away from your hopeless gaze. The ragging storm has gone and the sunny skies returned.
You see the freaking beautiful lyricism, even translated.
But so it is. It wasn't. So perhaps your prediction of it's not related. It's certainly very heavily
Yeah,
related.
no, but no, what I mean, like, what I meant, it was like the poem. Not that it wasn't related, but it was like an inner monologue, rather like an inner thought process,
Definitely.
rather than the storytelling itself.
It's definitely a spoken word on the situation. Though,
Oh
for
yes,
sure.
for sure. It's definitely the thought process behind it.
So the sky falls away from your hopeless gaze. The raging storm has gone and the sunny skies returned. But what's worse than losing the one you love? Can you be there for her whenever she needs? Could you really trade it all just for her? Please let go of her. Give her back everything you took. Give back everything you took. Don't let love become more wrong.
wrong.
Maybe for you she's the love of your life, but for me she's everything. Maybe she's the row. Okay, that's the chorus. Then ha ha ha, she's the sun and moon.
What is this? Go away. Oh, okay, it won't.
Go down, because that's repeated itself. I'm so hurt. The world's crashing down. She means everything. Can you be also? Yeah. So it's a repetition. It's more like a
Yeah.
mantra.
So it's like it's
a
like,
shout to the heavens, but it's actually a shout to him.
No, it's not even a shout to the heavens. It's more like the power behind the obsession. It's like what's fueling the obsession.
True. I think also she's speaking directly to him in an indirect manner.
I think that's what she was writing down at the end of the day.
That would have been the letter.
Absolutely.
Here's the other thing. He cheats on her
How does he cheat on her?
because
When?
that's why she decides to
Take
change.
up on the guy.
No, to change herself because you're seeing the timeline difference, right? So you know in that moment where she's writing the letter,
Yes.
and then she steps outside,
Yes.
right? It's a short letter, not the
Yes.
one he's writing, where it's the longer one.
Is the goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. Where he's ready to go. When he leaves, he goes outside, and then he kisses this other girl, right?
No,
Or is that the same girl?
the same girl.
Ah, right. That makes sense.
He was in the. He was the one who was being wrong.
That was just in the past. That's what made her then change herself.
That's right.
I understand. Okay. That
Bro.
makes a lot more sense. Fuck, dude, this is mental.
This is fantastic.
I hope you guys should join this as much as we are.
I hope you love the brainstorming because we're having a blast.
Go in the comments. I want to see. Perhaps it will
Well,
be in another
I think
language.
they're all
But
in Vietnamese. Yeah. Yeah.
this
they're all in
music video
Vietnamese.
has better love triangle than all the K dramas I've ever watched.
That's actually.
I don't know how I've arrived here, but his voice is so sweet and warm. Yes, that is relaxing. It relaxes me also. Also, I've never seen a music video like this before. What
Such
a tragic story.
Yeah.
What a fucking plot twist.
Just discovered the singer.
Volviendo a
Really
escuchar esta maravilla, todos los music MVs son arte realmente. That means they're all art, and she's back to watching this marvelous piece of content.
Can I just say, how
Directed
do
it.
how do you come up with such a twisted perspective? Like you write this song, right? You compose this brilliant body of music.
Whose name is Nguyen Tran Trong Quan.
Okay.
That would be his full name, or
I think so.
a long names like that typical, or is
I-
that his artist name?
So the thing is, you write this whole piece of music, right?
Sure.
You compose this brilliant poetry that's like a mantra, that's like a loop thoughting situation, right? And then you decide, yes, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be from the point of view of the obsession. And I am going to change the gender halfway through and give you the biggest plot twist of your life. How?
It's a good way to involve that,
That's a
actually.
brilliant freaking mind-bending
Gotta appreciate
moment.
that art. Like, that's fucking sick. Anyways,
Loved it.
what a great start. I'm a bit afraid now, because that puts a fucking scale over here.
And now the fashion, bro. The fashion. Okay.
Lots
stop,
of credit.
Stop.
Big
gushing
fan of the
over
guy.
it. Amazing. Listen, I wish I knew how to like say these names and like actually speak about the way that they are using their language is so
pronounce that,
brilliant. Oh, this one is fun. So this is Keshi, and and his song called Somebody.
So he?
Yeah, it's a he. He does a lot of R&B. It was a personal discovery through close friends of mine.
Nice.
And they suggested we add it to the playlist. here.
88 Rising, I think you mentioned.
I
right?
think they're with 88 Rising, if I'm correct.
That's fucking
he
popular.
might be independent. I don't
Oh, he's
really
nearly
know.
on 1 million subscribers. He's like
Yeah.
he's like a couple of thousand away.
And this song has like 2 million views.
Make sure to show him love
Oh, UMG. He's
Oh, right,
signed
right.
with UMG.
Island Records.
Yeah.
and Universal.
Yeah. So this is more vibey. Camera flashes.
You know that it's an
Freaking
aesthetic.
video. They girls.
That's so wild, isn't it? That aesthetic with acoustic guitar.
Yes, yes.
Whoa.
Yes. Wow, how cool is that? Go back. Oh, sorry. Whew, look at that image.
That's a picture. No?
Oh my goodness.
I hope he posted that somewhere. That's a fucking picture worth posting.
I'm gonna check out his Instagram.
I don't know if it's CGI or what.
Oh, I don't think it is.
Might be.
I think the butterflies. Oh, hotness. I always wanted to get a tattoo like that.
Yeah, ever since
I'm
Rihanna.
just a chicken. I'm just a chicken. I'm gonna take pain.
In the neck as well? It feel like tickles probably.
No, they probably don't.
Tickles with pain.
But look how cool. It looks so badass. I would always wanted to get my neck tattooed.
Choice of models. It's so funny to me nowadays that like that hard aesthetic. It's always mixed now. Not mixed, but you see it more often now than not. With acoustic guitars and R&B. When that would be like a rock video back in the day.
Sultry though.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So it's a hat. It's the hat girl.
And it's truly amazing what these creators come up with. That's
She's beautiful.
mental, yeah. Really good.
Oh, she's also stunning. Sorry, it's a vibe.
I'ma make this right. I'ma give you no rest. I'ma give you no rest. You need somebody.
It's going straight to my playlist, this is.
I can be the body. I can be the body. You need somebody.
I love that. They're, lip syncing is cool.
I can be the baby.
Oh, hot.
Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Baby, put it on.
I'm glad he's using that scene a lot.
Tell me where you baby, it's you.
Oh, she's so hot. And let's have a moment for bleached eyebrows. Yes. I love that look.
They're
That
natural.
is no.
Do you have to bleach them?
You bleach your eyebrows, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
How'd you do that?
By using, hair bleach. yeah.
Dangerous, though, isn't it?
It is. You need natural thick eyebrows because otherwise they will go blah 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 blah.
Oh, right. Whoa.
They go away for a little
see.
bit until
This
they
is
go.
certainly more of what
It's hot.
what we've been listening to a lot lately, actually. Do you know what? R&B's.
Yeah, I mean, it's an aesthetic. The freaking bleached eyebrows and the smoky eyes with she's hot. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on. Yes, great song. Great choice of models.
Yeah, let's
Tell me where you are. Tell me where you baby, it's you.
See how hot is she?
Baby, it's you.
Oh,
Baby, it's you. Baby, put it on. Tell me where you are. Tell me where you are.
Nice.
Speaking my language.
I like that hairstyle.
Show me your favorite spice.
Oh, nice. Oh, they picked amazing models. This is really sexy. Smoking hot.
Nice. That detail is amazing.
If you want love, we gon' make it.
Cool, right?
Creativity is really cool.
I can be the body, I can be the body. You need somebody, baby, put it on me. I can be the body, I can be the baby.
Woo, hot.
Baby, it's you.
Yeah, those girls are attractive as hell.
Yeah, what a
I like her
cast.
the most of this.
They get in the red dress.
Yeah.
I like her.
Nice.
It's so cool. She's hot too. Like, come on. Freaking hell, they're all hot. I love that voice distortion.
Nice. Very
Sir
nice.
deserves all the views in the world. That is hotness.
That's very smart. Like that's what I mean. It's like we sometimes have this discussion of, you know, this is certainly mainly studio music, and a lot of the stuff, the effects that are going in play, like the distortion, the reverse sound, you know, high reverb, low, you know, mid low echoes, and this bizarre mixing in which it feels like you're in a
Like a
TV,
TV.
from in the AV setting that always has the grainy thing. It's really cool, and these are just things you learn.
Aesthetic. It's so
Yeah,
sick.
these are just things you learn by spending, you know, fucking hours in the studio, and you know, hundreds of hours, and that creativity flows. But again, this is
Comes with
studio.
experimental hours in the studio.
Yeah, and this is studio music. This isn't a genre a song that perhaps, I mean, I'm more than happy to be proven wrong, but this isn't a song that you wouldn't imagine it being performed live first. You would imagine the studio version first.
Play like this, yeah.
Because you can't replicate that sound live. That's impossible. I would love to hear the live arrangement of this.
The people who suggested this said that he comes from a live music background.
Sure.
So this is more like the experimental side of Keshi.
Ah, interesting.
So he's known for his acoustic performances more than he is known for his R&B sound. Like that's the new sound of Keshi.
Maybe
the
that's why
band.
you saw the inclusion of that, you know, acoustic electroacoustic
touch.
to an extent, guitar at the beginning. It's kind of like a nod, like a nod.
Yeah, like a tip to the tip of the
Tip
hat.
of it. I
yeah.
understand. Okay.
So I think that's what it is. Again, this is Brad, first time reacting to Keshi as an artist. I think this is great overall.
It's a good song. That's going straight to my playlist. It's certainly. I mean, that's the thing. It's like
Fantastic vocal layering, though. I love how you can do so much with just the octave harmony.
Yeah.
That in the chorus really highlighted the visual of the women.
yeah.
It really feminized the sound of the song itself. It's really hot. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's sensual. I wouldn't call it sexual. I call it more sensual
Sensual,
than
yeah.
anything.
Alluring.
Yeah. You know, it plays to the intrigue of sensuality, which
The
is
mystique, the mystery behind
which is what, well, at least to me, that's what makes it interesting. The allure.
the chase.
No, not the chase. The questioning and the not knowing what it is. Mm-hmm. It's as if the best way they've described it, and they've done it in plenty of movies all throughout history.
Yeah.
That's why I think you also like Silhouettes, because it plays artistically, it plays to this really well. It's a suggestive. It's suggestive in its nature.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, you are
It leaves the imagination to run wild.
exactly, and it's more stimulating. I feel as well, in the manner of all your senses then must be heightened, and then
There's no comparison to, there's no match to the human imagination. Like, you
Sure.
give them a little bit and then the rest could be whatever your mind wanted to be.
yeah. I mean, the only problem with that is you're often disappointed with reality.
Well, but that's the beauty of the silhouettes and the playing with the shadows and the smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
It's just like a bath like that, like you know that bath scene.
Yes.
They have to make those baths bigger. They're not made to fit two people in. They're really not. Unless
there
you're
are-
really fucking rich.
Well, there are people
But
who can pay for it.
I've never been in a bath that's that big. I can tell you that much. Maybe I should say something about my bank account. But I'm just, you know what I
Maybe
mean?
I'm just broke.
Yeah. That could be it. That could be. Yeah.
Could be perfectly the reason.
Yeah, but
Cold jacuzzis, by the way.
No.
For two people.
no. But that's different. I mean a bathtub.
Like an actual bath.
Yeah, like the
There-
one she was saying.
There are.
They're like where?
There are. I've seen them online.
Even in rich people's houses. I've been to a few. And it's big, but it's like well,
Still small for
I
you.
have tried it, mate. That's what I'm telling you. Two people don't fit in there. You feel
I
like
believe you. It's like, goddamn.
Yeah.
That's a foot in my face.
yeah, it's like let's just get out of this. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, it's certainly a very, very well made song for sure.
A brilliant video too, so simplistic but yet so alluring and playing to the mistake.
More, the casting is very well done as well. Anyways, what do we have
great.
next?
Right, so next we have
Chipu?
Chipu, yeah,
EM official.
EM official, right?
And it has Moi and Vao, or Vao,
Wow,
team. I wonder why the utilization of punctuation in that manner. Where it comes from.
Oh, cool.
It's like an accent, but the opposite way in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, very nice.
all right.
We're getting blocked again.
Yep.
We're definitely getting
definitely.
absolutely fucking blocked. He's a murderer. Dude, all these women are attractive as hell, bro.
Look at that freaking... I would wear that.
Oh, he says 16 plus. Hello.
I would wear that dress. That outfit is a look.
Well, if this is
including the boots.
He says 16 plus. So if this is on YouTube and he didn't get blocked for them, hopefully in the podcast he doesn't get blocked. But 16 plus, I wonder what's gonna...
What's happening? Well, we were seeing a little bit of like graphic blood.
Oh, don't kill the piggy. I like bacon, but come on, they're so small.
But look at that freaking outfit.
Yeah, true.
That is a look.
Listen, I've never been to a country town like that, but I'm sure they don't dress like that. Or
I-
they don't look that good.
Well, if they do, I'm moving to Vietnam.
Yeah.
Living on a farm,
Fuck,
for
dude,
that
this looks
matter.
amazing.
Fantastic. Just so I can dress like that. Okay. Oh. Dude, the outfits!
Oh, wow, it was
Có
women.
những chiếc hôn vội vàng nhưng không quên được nhau.
Just
She is hot. Yes, okay,
wow, all
continue.
these women are so attractive.
I love the outfits.
Vì có những chiếc hôn
Look at
vội
that.
vàng nhưng không quên được nhau.
She's stunning.
Từ lúc ánh mắt anh chưa mới hết nơi linh hồn em. Chẳng cần phải có cửa, tự vào tìm em đi. Xe hoa với giấc mơ có em, oh baby.
What is that green thing she's giving him?
Thank you.
Đang say.
Baby food.
Nào mình cùng sưởi ấm chiếc ôm mỗi đêm, oh baby crazy. Chạm đôi môi lên tim em đi. Mình là của nhau anh ngồi đó chi. Để chạm môi hôn
Ah,
môi
the
em đi.
outfits.
Anh ơi.
Nice, with the piano.
Xem có gì nào, có gì nào.
That was... She was hugging a pig. Did you see it?
No.
She was hugging
No,
a
I think I was paying attention to other stuff.
Yeah, I know, but look.
Có gì
She's hugging a piggy! Yay! I love baby piggies, they look so cute.
I thought maybe that's a play to the idea of you wouldn't even pay attention to that because you
Because
sort
you're
of just...
seeing something else.
Of course, if you're a guy like me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely saw the pig.
I didn't. I had no idea. That didn't exist to me. That did not exist in my world, in my head, until
Fair
just
enough.
now.
But look, he's even cuddling her. Aww.
Yeah, I don't know how I would feel. Even if she could take all her top off, but mate, lose the pig. You know?
What is bacon doing here?
Yeah. No, not bacon. What's the
I would call
drop
my
the
pig,
piggy? You
I
know?
would call my pig bacon.
Wow, you're evil, dog.
I would call it bacon.
That's like calling you death.
Bay, but as in like the bay, the shore of the bay, and con with a K. Bacon. It would be great. I'm getting a pig. Yeah, the freaking
Huawei.
outfits.
Looks like an hat.
Did they just eat a tomato?
Yeah, people do that. Dude. It's so weird.
Like an apple. He's still holding the pig.
vội vàng đánh cắp trái tim của em.
Stunning.
Về đâu
That's
She's so
beautiful.
attractive. Dude.
thơ cánh tay của anh sẽ không thể nào phai.
She's a tease though. She's a tease.
Xe hoa với giấc mơ
Oh, I hate cherries.
I love bacon.
chiếc ôm mỗi đêm, oh baby.
Let the games begin.
What's with the trophies?
Yeah, bro.
Listen, the imagery is very...
Maybe she's alluding that she's a trophy and he's finally captured it.
Okay.
Nào của nhau anh ơi lo chi để chạm môi hôn lên môi em đi
And peaches. Peaches.
Gotta come on in.
mời anh vào tim
Let's find out what I've got.
Cool. That's really nice.
Cool.
Nice choreo, man. I love that.
I think many people would like to fork her.
Why is he lurking?
Including me. Oh, he's leaving. They're gonna eat him.
It's a gold digger. He's trying to escape, but taking what he can. Well, I mean, if I lift it up, is it not?
He's a golden. No. I think they sort of suggested that they're gonna eat him. That's what they do in this cult. That's why it's only women and no guys. That's why I've been holding back and to find out, because that's what I got as well. It's like that thing of there was another there was something like that. I think it was a series where the women in it were very attractive and alluring, and they would they would take advantage of these guys. What the fuck was that thing? It was like a sophomore. It was like a university house where you go to live there, but there's only women, and then they're vampires, and then they eat the guy. Because they're so attractive, they can just basically, any guy would sort of follow them in and not see any
So
other red
that's why
flags.
he's lurking.
No, he's not lurking.
He was lurking in the
To
eating
find
window.
out what they're doing. I think that's my guess. I think they're going to kill him.
Alright.
Sorry, murder. And live him.
Okay. Alright. What?
Yeah.
I hope you're wrong.
Yeah.
I hope you're really wrong.
I think you're seeing the beginning. The ending, sorry.
It's a very sharp knife. Oh, they ate bacon!
And milk. Ugh. Oh
my god! I can't help! Poor piggy! The fashion is absolutely fantastic. You were right!
Oh, it's him.
Oh look,
It's him. It's that guy.
it's the other guy
I
from
think that's the
first
artist.
video.
I think that would be the artist. It must be him. I think that is that the guy that people call like he's like sort of he. I think the comments as well like he would be like the G Dragon of Vietnamese.
okay.
Vietnam, sorry.
Well, the videos would really do suggest so.
He's there.
Oh yeah, it's them.
And also,
She turns them into pigs and eats them.
oh Jesus. Ah, because.
Because men are pigs. Turn them into what you really are. Wow! Another freaking mind fuck of a video. What the?
Hey, dude, what the fuck is going on, dude? But visually wise,
Vietnam is on a league on its own when it comes to storyboarding.
certainly storytelling, right? They're very risque and they like to certainly. Yeah, it's morbid. It's very detailed and it plays to this idea of yes of
Music.
these sort of I guess visual biases that people have. Like for example, attractive women is one of them. Fashion is another one of them. Suggestive content is another one of them. And this is certainly perhaps on the edgier side of content.
I would think so.
Well,
it
I would
says
love to
16
see
plus.
how we got received. Actually, would you mind going down?
I just wanted to see if we can see the creative directors and stuff.
Guest
Dennis
star.
Dang.
Yeah, there he is.
New Yang Trang Trung Quang. And Dennis Dang,
Dennis
who
Dang.
is the blonde guy, I would think.
Right. Go down. There you go. Yeah. So that's sort of what I think I'd imagined. Go up. Like 300,000 likes and 100,000 dislikes. It's
Yeah,
sort of like
28
some people might have found it
million
too
views.
edgy and things like that. It's certainly, we judge it for what it is. It's certainly art.
It's a freaking cool video.
It does take its risks, of course. I mean, it certainly
It's
makes a
detail.
point.
It's detail packed, and I think that's what makes it so entertaining. That you can really get things that wouldn't catch your eye at first sight actually make an appearance. It's really nice.
So here, musically, right? So
It's a cool track too. but I was so taken by the video.
Musically,
I forgot about this.
it's actually smart because it's oddly eerie by being so pop. But it being experimental pop.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's like you're watching that. It's like circus music.
True, that is hypnotizing. It's looping
Yes.
in its nature. But then you're like somewhat like
lost, like
lost
the individual.
in the video. It's
No, but you're like that individual, like the guy. who's sort of
hypnotized,
like that,
yeah.
yeah. But I think that's what happened.
in a trance.
He escaped from one place to end up in a worse one. And he had a lot of money. I don't know what that was a reference to.
Me neither. Men are pigs.
Men with money. Like that.
Men
Yeah,
with
but
money.
then she can't believe that because in the table it was full of men. Like men that she enjoyed.
she turned into pigs at the end.
Not all of them.
Yeah, she turned them all. Look.
Is that what you think that's a suggestion?
Yes, look. There you got. an
You got
open
4 of them.
Blah, 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 blah. All pigs at the end.
You got more than 4 though.
Yeah, but the table was filled with more than 4 men.
Oh, right. So she's the king of the
Like
piggies.
two. See, you see, like, and then there's a ton of men in the see, a lot of men in the table. Women, and then piggies. You see?
That would be the suggestion.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the thing she does.
Uh,
Maybe she's like a
Sure.
witch.
yeah, I would think there's some mystical situation happening. I like it.
Yeah, it's
Overall,
fucking hell, creative,
great.
Louis. That's it's sick. I love
What
it.
is this
The fact that
plot
they
twist?
take these risks and it's fun and it's fucking great. And the music's actually good quality. It's good
It is.
quality music.
Yeah.
Anyways, what else do we have left?
That's consciously crazy. Okay.
So this is it's another long, lengthy video. So fuck it all. I'd imagine I don't know what to expect now.
I don't know either.
This is Kong the Kung and Hao or Hao Suot Kiep and Hoa Minzi featuring Mr. Cyro or Ciro.
Okay.
Do it again. Let us know if I'm completely murdering, just or if it's somewhat correct, just so I can know perhaps how to say it.
Phonetically,
Somehow.
somewhere close, yeah. All right.
Alien
Alien
Media.
media. All right. Nice.
Perhaps we're saying a more classical, orthodox, traditional.
Really cool. Beautiful. God.
Nice.
Fantastic.
We're saying a more traditional side now, it seems.
It's hauntingly beautiful. The cinematography.
Gorgeous woman. Oh, wow, cool shoes. You see what he was wearing?
Yeah.
Wonder what they're called. If anyone knows, please.
Fantastic scenery. Bro, this is like it came out of a book or something.
So many details in this videography. Bloody hell.
mơ sương sớm chạm mí mắt mũi đắng lệ chiều nào
Oh, her voice.
lặng thương nhớ trong hào gầy.
Even the modulation into the falling into the note. It's calibrated in such wonderful way. It appeals to the whole mysterious, rich intonation of music.
Also, given the fact that it is a more, I guess in this genre, you would elongate things more than usual because it's a ballad, right? You want to try and, to a certain extent, longing. You want to create this sense of longing, right? And this sense of length.
I feel like there is a sense of mourning to
Yes.
the chord progression,
However, it's still chopped up because of the language. And then it elongates.
but it's because of the diphthongs
Yes,
in
that's
the
right.
vowels
And-
that they elongated the A's and the U's combined together.
And
the use of the glottals,
Yeah.
NGs that are
And-
the back of the tongue with the soft palate. All of those are creating the elongated effect. But the Vietnamese as a language itself is quite short in its delivery. It's really cool how they're elongating the sounds because it's not
It's not
They
very syllabic,
conven-
actually.
Yeah.
At all.
Not at all.
Which is weird.
It's really cool.
Everything has an to it seems.
When I cha,
Yeah.
that's a very prevalent sound too. That is beautiful.
Lots of ends in everything.
Well, there are a lot of
Glottals, that's-
glottals. Yeah, indeed.
But
yes.
even in the words, everything has an N. A lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
From at least, I mean, I don't know. That's a fucking vast generalization. I've probably only seen 7 words today in Vietnamese. But different, and I'm so glad that exists. I know that sounds funny to say. It's like I'm so glad that languages exist.
No, I'm
But-
so glad that we're being exposed to
Yeah,
brand
yeah.
new
This
languages.
is so
and some new
different. It's
sounds.
amazing.
Fantastic though.
đi mối tình
Look at those transitions.
hôm ấy là thứ
Ah,
I have a little one.
là ngày ta
that's one big boy.
nên xa lạ.
Actually, true.
Điều gì đã khiến anh không cầm tay em nữa?
So they're like a royal family or something.
Sự mình
In
không
the past, because the cameras are old.
vài người vội vã cho em là người may mắn vậy thế mà giờ anh
Oh, what a beautiful
Beautiful woman.
woman.
War.
I love the traditional attire.
Oh boy.
She got serious. She knew what was coming as well. He didn't have to say a word.
điều gì ngu ngốc cần
Betrayal.
lừa dối quá nhiều vẫn nghĩ mình yêu đúng người cần nhắm mắt yêu nhưng sao xuyên khi chạm tay những hao hức tim thổn thức mỗi hôn tìm nhau mỗi tối
Oh no, he's gonna die.
còn ai thương lấy mình ngoài
That's a big family.
cho em một lần cuối cùng đừng nói nhớ anh có ai tốt được
Oh, she knows he's about to lose him as well.
chân lý trong tình yêu không thể cùng nhau suốt kia
Wow, the visuals are incredibly beautiful.
She's a very interesting voice.
trái tim lại sẽ in sâu niềm đau suốt kia.
Fantastic use of vibrato.
Tình đã qua lâu nhớ
Mr. Siren.
nhớ dòng trong quá khứ chứ khó quên được đâu
That's a different vocalist.
buồn đôi
Cyril.
ta đã hết sao chẳng
Mr.
thể
Cyril.
tan tàn chỉ vì có quên một người mà dần vắt đến nỗi thân tâm không ngừng theo
I thought he was gonna die.
He's cheating.
gì đã khiến
Yeah.
anh không cầm tay em nữa có phải thật sự mình không xứng đôi
Bro, that's a fucking palace.
vài người vội vã cho em là người may mắn vì thế mà
So he had to go away for work or something. I thought it was gonna be war.
So did I.
còn điều gì ngu ngốc hơn lừa dối
Where's the little fella?
yêu vẫn nghĩ mình yêu đúng người cần nhắm mắt yêu nhưng sao suýt khi chạm tay những hao hức tim thổn thức
Spy work.
nhau mỗi tối
Dude, all these fucking videos are mad, bro.
They are mad.
They're like movies.
I
What's going on over there? These guys just when they think we're gonna make a music video. First of all, the length of the pieces, mental. The fact that they
Yeah,
have
that's true. They're not actually. They never stop singing.
No.
Now that I think about it.
and that's completely and unique, it seems, to the Vietnam music industry,
Well,
and
that's for
actually
sure.
an issue that I've been having with more on the West, I guess. Songs are becoming shorter and fucking shorter by the days.
Yeah.
projects are becoming shorter and shorter by the minute.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? What are you doing?
It's like, why would you do that to my soul?
Let me connect.
Let me be engulfed in your story.
Let me be completely immersed. I don't need to put a virtual reality thing. I don't need to be in the metaverse. I can indulge myself and I can submerge myself enough through my senses. But you gotta let me grow, and you gotta let go of the idea that...
Ignite them. You gotta ignite them.
And you also gotta trust your audience, that the audience is also smart and willing to be invested in a 3-hour movie.
And it doesn't matter the language. Like, this is a great example of it. Of course, they did an amazing job with the captions. It's just to allow you to be
Props to them.
Emotionally invested
very
in the
grateful for
songs. But the storytelling, the storyboarding of the video itself, it's enough to be completely invested in the adventure that you're putting them through. Not only from the sound stimuli, but from the storytelling itself.
Here's also, I guess this is evidence of that. There hasn't been a dip in focus in any of these lengthy videos. None of them. And there hasn't been any...
Actually, the focus intensifies as the story develops, as you do in a movie, without actually telling me a word of it.
You know, an 8-minute fucking song, that's long, and you might lose some people. But obviously, by seeing the views on this and how well received it has been, I can tell.
It's a full-on-fledged production. That's another thing that we've got to admire.
But that's what I mean. It's like, that was what I was going to highlight. Obviously, the length of the composition. That's obviously a nightmare in studio and production and people, musicians. Yes. They have strings. They have string sections. They have piano.
The work of the composition itself is complicated.
Layers. You have features. This is unbelievably hard to make happen. And then the video, it's like... You need actresses and you need actors and you need a scenery and
you need a crew.
You need cameramen on top of cameramen on top of cameramen.
Then you need a pre-production and then post, and then you need editors and visual directors and Mindstorm
writers and co-writers and stylists and makeup. It's mental.
And the list goes on. And caterers.
The credits of this would be like a movie credit. Certainly.
It is. Certainly.
I think they deserve a lot of credit.
And
as an industry, it seems.
An interesting fact about it. This was released in May 2020.
Fuck.
Dead on. The hardest time in the world.
Yeah, it's true actually. I wonder perhaps if they probably were recording prior, like since January.
I would think so.
So I wonder the ending, then how things are going to come together there, given the situation in the planet at that moment. But dude, they deserve
so much credit for the investment of time and money and effort into such a beautifully complicated piece. Complicated that's easy to digest. Let that sink in.
As an industry that we've discovered, this is probably... Yeah, I think South Korea does a very good job. I mean, I think they're probably some of the best in the world at the moment. They don't do this length though.
They don't do this intricate storytellings either that often.
Yeah, I think Vietnam might be the best storyteller industry, like Vietnam industry music videos. I mean, we've only seen 5 or 4, whatever the fuck we've seen. But I think they might be the best storytellers I've ever seen.
I think so too, so far in the channel overall.
Yeah,
yes.
like overall, dude.
I think so, yeah.
Dude, and we've seen some good storytelling.
We've seen some amazing videos.
But I don't think Never tells stories like this. Both weird and quirky, twists. Edgy, but other... heart-wrenching and gut-wrenching and crying-inducing and but also sensual and sexy others. Interesting.
Fun, right?
Wonder why Vietnam?
Yeah.
Oh,
I want
shit.
to find out.
That's a look, bro.
It's great. I think 1945. Oh, what does it say? I want to know. Is he leaving?
Yeah, it's a lover.
Girl, hold it in for your babies. Be strong. Your babies need you. Oh, what a nice nanny. She's really nice. 1946, a year later. Oh, he hadn't been home for a whole year.
That's
a beautiful guitar.
người làm ta xót đau.
Oh, it was an dress.
Chỉ biết một mình chôn
Yeah, it
bao
wasn't a
yêu
dress.
dấu.
Oh, you fucking monster.
Nhưng quên rằng
Why would you do that?
khỏi chân lý trong
Oh,
yêu.
that's shameless.
Hãy cùng nhau rất kia.
She's pregnant.
Dành trong 2 tháng này
Wait, what?
là nỗi nhớ anh giang tay trong ai đáp lời.
This one is heartless.
Nơi em đứng mưa tàn ta chiếc ô trở nên nhỏ bé không che được em như ai. Dưới mưa có người lại khóc, sao không cùng nhau suốt.
You're better off without him, I tell you that. God damn.
Thấy tình yêu sâu vực sâu.
Beautiful posture, wow.
It's a great cast. All these guys. Hong Kong, 1946.
Em thân quý,
Oh,
chị
fuck.
ở xa đất Cựu Hoàng hàng mấy vạn dặm trùng dương. Nhưng chị biết rằng em đang hết lòng hết sức
Oh, no.
chăm sóc Cựu Hoàng.
What is she telling? Is she telling
Chị cầu mong lịch sử mãi
the other
không
lover?
mua rơi Cựu Hoàng. Còn
What
ngược lại,
beautiful font of
Quốc
handwriting.
Thái hậu và chị trọn
Oh, the hair is perfect.
yêu em.
Yeah, did she write to the other lover, the new lover?
And she's mourning her love. Kong the Kung now sword here.
Did she get her revenge?
There's no need for revenge.
That man is a monster. Yeah, the credits must be lengthy, bro.
I would
I
imagine.
am heartbroken.
Would imagine as well. Like, I wonder if it was based on a true story and stuff. You know,
Yeah, because the timeline was really
potent
specific.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, she's the.
She's the main.
Oh
Actress.
wow! What the fuck?
Really casted? No. Wait, she's talented. She can act that well.
Well, it's her production.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can act that well,
True.
bro.
Well, we see it in other industries, right? Where they use like.
You know, actual actors,
Yeah. True. I think
people that have spent their lives.
acting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mental. What the fuck, dude? I love this podcast. This is amazing. It's very rare when I think it's happened like musically. It happened with. I think obviously India was one that we were like, what the fuck? This is unbelievable. Japan was another one that is like, this is so musically complex.
Pakistan was something crazy to me too. I
Yeah,
was like,
in
I
Indonesia when
understand
we found out like Isayana for the first time,
yeah.
it's like, oh my god, I don't know nothing about music.
Yep.
And this woman is so smart. I think I would puke if I saw her write and I'd looked at the paper. I'd be like, oh, this is too much.
I don't understand it.
My body would just crumble. It would just turn into butter, melted butter. But here, my brain is so stimulated right now. I
feel
think
like-
if I was gonna do a MRI scan,
It'd be bright colors everywhere,
they
fireworks.
they would think I'm doing acid because the emotions I'm feeling,
It's so late and I'm shouting.
the emotions I'm feeling, and the music, the quality of everything, it's fucking unreal.
It is
It's
unreal.
amazing. It's truly amazing what they can achieve, and I've never seen it done to this level.
No, me neither.
Oh, we have one more. Let's go.
Yes, we have one more. I'm telling you, I feel like I've embarked in like how many videos? 5 different
I don't know.
storylines. I felt everything that I have.
Bro, I haven't even
supposed
had
to
a
be-
sip of water. I'm so invested. Like,
I feel like I've felt everything that I can humanly possibly feel. Like I'm capable of feeling
dude, I hope people.
through these videos. Grief, pain, betrayal, shocked. I mean,
Well, it seems a lot of people also are experiencing
happy,
the
warm and fuzzy.
same things we did, right? Because it was very well received by, you know,
Millions.
yes, mental.
Damn.
And that's also really
I'm
nice to
glad.
see. Yeah, like because again, these are huge productions of ginormous, but it's also a gamble to some extent. I don't know. Maybe when you do things like this, they do really well in that
It
industry.
doesn't seem to be out of the norm, though.
Right, mad,
It
isn't
doesn't
it?
seem to be out of the norm. Maybe this is something that people in Vietnam as audiences expect.
Again, if you're from there, if you're watching from there, or I know a lot of you guys sometimes, it's crazy to say, but in on the podcast we have people watching from all over the world, and I'm sure people from all over the world are gonna
So grateful for you all. Thank you for tuning in.
are gonna tune in for this. But maybe if you're watching and you're in Vietnam or you know about Vietnamese music, the Vietnamese music industry, let us know more about it. Are these sort of the reason why they are, they're outstanding in their own right? They're also out of the ordinary. This isn't
right.
something that happens, often. Are these perhaps we are watching the best of the best? So this is, it would be like watching again an anomaly, or is it perhaps that's the goal?
The standard is that the goal? Yeah, the standard that people strive for when they start making music, and
how was it received there when it first launched? Perhaps when you watched it for the first time, if it was your first time watching, and regardless of where you're from,
What did you feel the
let
first
us
time
know your
watching
thoughts.
this?
I get, obviously when it's the first time we dive into an industry, I don't know, even if the podcast is going to be out, but I truly hope you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. It's amazing.
It's truly enjoyable though as a whole experience.
I want to show this to
Oh
some of my
God.
mates, and if you do feel like some of your mates will enjoy it as well, like.
Please do share it.
I
with them.
think some of you guys sometimes ask for permission. It's like if it's alright to share the podcast.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
go ahead.
It's no problem.
The more people they know, the better about the music of the world.
Because I think at this point,
Oh
it's not even fucking about the podcast.
No.
That's fucking insane.
I'm here to share the love for new music, and if you're discovering new music for the first time through us, my God, we're here in the same boat together.
Yeah.
Soul sisters and brothers from the heart,
Yeah.
Okay, next one we got, last one for the day actually, is Orange by Huang Dong.
No, and Huang Dong. The X usually means like a collaboration, right?
Ah, okay.
And then Ki M. Oh, interesting. Long? But it has. Yeah, I want to know the story behind the
Luong. I don't know.
grammar there. Go
It's
on.
cool. That's what I can tell.
On the shorter side.
All right.
We haven't heard much pop as well.
No.
And these are very popular songs.
Oh, cool.
Ah, fuck me, the transitions.
Majority's been ballads.
Khi em lớn
Nice voice.
vui biết bao vì được đi muôn nơi,
Super sweet.
không phải đi về nhà trước 10 giờ tối. Em lớn rồi mà.
Ah, this is beautiful.
Khi em lớn trước mắt em là bầu trời trong xanh. Em có
wanna
vô tư chạy đi thật nhanh, nào có biết rằng ngày em lớn.
Wow.
This
Again,
this is a letter to her daughter. This is the things you say to you. Oh, I want to cry. It makes me mushy.
Daughter.
Oh, but look at the beautiful set. Look at that incredibly outstanding set. The lighting, the usage of the silhouettes and
It seems also,
sculptures.
obviously, guitars, acoustic guitars and acoustic settings do very well. Obviously, piano
Ballads
settings,
are a
ballads
huge deal.
seem to do very well.
I
and
would think.
Popular. Again, I don't know. It's hard to judge what does well because I don't know. Again, if this was on the charts,
I was gonna say, what is on the charts in Vietnam?
Let
Is
us
it
know.
constantly ballads, or does it change depending on the season, like it does in Korea?
yeah, Korea, like for example, you would be fooled, right, to think like everything is just pop, but actually the most popular genre there is ballads. It's the same in a.
And it changes depending on the
Like
on the
another
season,
one like
actually.
that is like Philippines. It's like you would be fooled to think that pop is like in the UK or in the US that's the most popular genre. It isn't. It's ballads.
Yeah.
It's power vocals. In the UK, like you would imagine that. I guess I don't know. UK, Brit pop would be what's most popular, but it's not. It's electro and Ed Sheeran.
And Ed Sheeran is great.
Yeah, and Dua Lipa. That's more
Yeah.
pop, I guess. But some of the most popular genres are like techno and electro things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
In the US, it's certainly more pop heavy. Hip hop as well seems to have taken over the world in the last 10 years. In
I would love to know what's on the charts in Vietnam.
in Latin America, it would be reggaeton without a doubt. But you would get these gems, which are like you call them, baladas, like ballads, and you would be like,
Carlos Rivera.
Yeah, singer-songwriter stuff that does really well. In Spain, it's only different.
In Spain, it's a lot of reggaeton at the moment.
Yeah, reggaeton does very well. Oh, but you do have people that chart very well. Balladeers are people who sing pop but are singer-songwriters. So it's really interesting. So I'd love to know perhaps what the charts do. We don't really check out much charts music. I think perhaps the more charts music we check out is probably K-pop. But apart from that, we don't really check out much charting music in general. And especially for the podcast, I don't know. Perhaps this charted very well. I'd love to know.
I would love to know, but it's for sure. It seems so far in the 5-6 videos that we've seen today, the recurring
Very
theme.
fucking popular, all of them.
Yeah, the recurring theme. It's actually the ballad as a genre. Interesting.
Sweet voice, this girl. Very lovely.
Indeed.
Em sẽ nhớ đâu hơn bây giờ, đời đâu giống đôi vần thơ em nhận ra thế gian ai cũng làm ngờ khó với ai bây giờ, vì sẽ chẳng có ai lắng nghe điều không có ai muốn nghe em lặng thinh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's to her daughter or to herself?
Is it her child self?
Khi em lớn
Oh, nice.
sẽ có lúc em nhận ra em yêu.
Oh, I love his
I
voice.
love it.
Xây biết bao hy vọng đến người em bước sau này.
She's adorable.
Yeah, I think it's themselves.
It's the inner child they're talking to.
Their past selves.
Sẽ
Yeah.
có hơn đôi lần mà em trao, sẽ có hơn đôi lần mà em tin nào có biết rằng
Love this song, dude.
It's a brilliant composition.
Em lại nhớ tin sai một người, thời gian sẽ trên vành môi em nhận ra trái tim em vỡ lòng rồi, khóc với ai bây giờ, vì sẽ chẳng có ai lắng nghe điều không có ai muốn nghe em lặng thinh.
She's really pretty.
Oh, it's great. Her voice is absolutely beautiful.
I think her voice makes her pretty, actually.
Yeah.
And he just is like nicest guy ever.
He's about to get his heart broken. You watch.
Anh lớn đường về nhà sao quá xa, cha mẹ đây làm sao thật khó để nói ra con thất bại rồi.
There's nothing worse than having to walk home when you're crying your eyes out. I hate it. Oh, it's the worst. Oh,
It's actually never happened to me.
because you're not a woman. You've never cried while walking back home?
No. Perhaps I should. I don't know. Perhaps that's why we'll sort out lots of my issues.
But maybe. No, yeah, it's the worst.
Oh, now that
It's
you say it, I feel like I should have.
yeah,
Like I should have at least had it once.
It's worse than.
Oh, I'll see you in 5 minutes.
It's
If
worse
I find something
than
to cry, but if I find a really sad video, they don't make me cry though.
Just watch the motivational videos. They'll make you cry.
You know what makes me cry? Really good, cool, like amazing historical stuff. Like when Brandon Moreno from Mexico, he became the UFC champion after being nearly fucking kicked out of the organization. And he goes and he says to my Mexican people, it's for that shit. That makes me want to cry. That's like, fuck, dude. Like dreams do come true. Like Francis Ngannou, fucking seeing him fucking try to make it to Europe for so many times and hear him say his story. That makes me fucking cry. I've never cried like that, but I'm saying like if I was gonna cry, it would be that. That's what makes me teary. If I just keep it in and turn it into anger. Shadowbox. But
Shadowboxing in my room
stuff like that. But this,
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
but this is what this makes me feel, and it's really odd as well here because it's
I thought she was talking to her child.
well to some extent she's talking to herself. Right?
Yes, her inner child. The
Yeah.
parts that we neglect when we grow up.
Bizarre thing, chronologically about this song, is that it is a song to your past self,
Yep.
but it's the present. And you're actually making a song for your past self that you will see in the future.
That's true. Wow. Deep, huh?
Yeah. So it's a letter that it's useless. It's a letter
No.
that no.
How can it be useless?
No, it's a letter that the purpose, the intent that you have for it, it's impossible.
That's right.
So it makes it purposeless. So it will simply be a stamp in time when you are tempted to time travel and speak to your past self, but that you can never do. You know?
That's
That's fucking crazy, dude.
everything is great, but death is real.
So you will-
Unstoppable.
So in the future,
Alright.
where perhaps when you're in a better place mentally,
Yeah.
you will look at this song, you will look
Okay.
at this piece of art, auditory piece of art, auditory piece of work, and you will then look at what at one point you mourned and wanted to tell your past child self.
Well, I think it's a great way of understanding the true emotions and real turmoil that you might be going through. Writing it down, even if it's for your past, for your inner child, the one that you neglected, the one that you kicked, and if you know.
The thing is, she didn't kick it.
I know,
She
but-
lived it, and she's fine with it. She's actually having a problem with her present self.
but the thing is
Well, they are both of them.
yeah, I suppose
You
you're
want to
right.
know the end of his story? I think he's gonna get
I
fucking
think
broken.
he's about to be shattered.
But you see the overseeing conflict
Of
of the song,
course.
which makes it even more impactful
It makes it even more conflicting.
because it's an impossible letter.
Yeah, you can never send it out.
Fuck. Dude.
This video! So what is
God,
this video?
Let me put my butterfly back. Remind me how the sun will shine tomorrow. Because Jesus Christ, some of these videos, and they don't end on a happy ending. None of these bloody
No.
videos. They're all leave you either, wanting to, I don't know,
Be a pig or
or just cry yourself to
heartbroken.
sleep.
It's like,
Come on.
curl yourself to
Pull it
death.
back, pull it back.
Yeah, no problem, anytime.
Anh lỡ
It's about
đừng về nhà sao quá xa.
just hits too close to home.
Thật khó để nói ra còn hơi bận rộn. Chỉ muốn nói lại thôi.
It's hard being an adult. Don't ever grow up. Beautiful voices though.
Đã thêm đôi ba lần sẽ xây sức đôi bàn chân nhưng rồi em sẽ quen thôi chớ ngại ngần.
Dẫu em có
I love their voices. Very
They
good
work
singers.
so well together.
vẫn luôn lắng nghe điều không tôi muốn nghe. Em yêu lắng nghe em
Good use of instrumentalization with the drums.
I am mushy. Hello. Oh, they're visiting their moms.
Oh, his flowers for his mother.
They're neighbors. Did she see her mom?
She's going back home, right?
She went back home, but did she get to see her mom? What?
Jesus
What?
Christ. Oh, look, another lengthy piece of a video.
Yeah, but that's not on the list.
No, that's not on the list. But I'm just saying, it's common, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, we have to be quite strict with how many because we obviously we don't know sometimes, and it could get blocked and stuff. But here's something.
Conclusion.
Here's something as well that's very cool. Like in that piece in the drums, it would miss. So it wouldn't be a regular 4x4 with a snare. It would be a 4x4. It would miss the snare on the fourth, and the second bar it would hit the snare on the second,
Yes.
which makes you feel empty. So that's really you like smart way of instrumentalizing percussion really, because to play along rather than making it a regular pop sort of a ballad.
songs, yeah.
It emphasizes this idea of impossibility of trying to
Climbing the mountain, the incredible hardship that the song holds itself.
Yeah, listen, have you ever cried at home? Yeah, as Bella said, walking home crying. Why did
I
you
hope
cry?
you
when did it?
haven't. I hope you have.
It just reminds me of that fucking picture everyone used to post on Facebook.
What?
So I only like to cry in the rain
Well, no,
because no one can see my tears.
exactly. It's worse than crying in the rain because everybody can see that you're freaking crying. It's worse. But listen, it happened to
Damn,
me.
dude.
it happened to me. I was going through some really hard time. I could barely walk, and I was in a lot of pain.
Oh, so you
and
were injured, yeah.
My life seemed.
Did anyone
a
offer to
little-
help you?
No.
Wow.
People will look at you weird, and they just let you
Walk
walk.
past.
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it?
Because honestly,
What would you
if
do?
you
Yeah,
saw,
true,
if
true.
you saw somebody, crying their freaking eyes out, walking the whatever way they are, what are you supposed to do? Because if you come close, then you might be a creep.
Yeah, because you also don't want to invade, right?
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
And then what type of words can you give to console this stranger? Like, show some kindness without actually overstepping in their personal boundaries. Because you might never know. Maybe they're crying because they're scared. Maybe they're crying because they're overwhelmed. You don't never know what the reason is.
I understand,
It's
I understand.
hard. What do you do?
I have no
What would
idea.
you do?
No, most likely do what most people do.
Yeah. Look
Walk past.
Yeah,
And unfortunately, yeah.
wish the best
Yeah,
and
yeah.
silently move on.
It's very difficult. And I think,
It is.
yeah, I think, yeah, man, that's a fucking good song, dude.
It's great because
a really good song.
even the usage of vocal layering that amplified the despair and the necessity for something, the needing for to be heard in such a beautifully equalized, spacey vocal layering that was happening throughout the whole piece.
So he certainly represented the brighter side of the story,
Oh yeah,
and she represented the darker side.
the hardships in life. I
Most
suppose.
most importantly, the idea of love,
Mm-hmm.
because that's essentially what.
Modern life dating.
No. It's not,
Download this app now.
it's not modern life dating. It's just how it is. That's always been what love
know,
is and
yes.
what dating has been. And she's experienced love. I mean, you experience love for the first time in family.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be with your mother, it could be with your father, whatever. But that's true love. And then you attempt to build a new relationship from nothing. Someone has been raised in a
Emulating
completely
this
feeling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, that's essentially what you're chasing to a certain extent. And then it can go wrong, and your heart can get shattered. And I guess the best way to heal sometimes is to go back to the origin of love, which is it's family. In certain cases,
For some people,
yeah, exactly. In
yeah.
certain cases, our father, he's spoken about it on the channel. It's like sometimes families are broken. He grew up in a family that was it's a little bit different to everyone else, and I guess that's perhaps his motivation to. That was his motivation to build a family, which was a bit more traditional in that sense. But it happens all around. So, yeah, the stories can certainly be different. But in this case, yeah,
brilliantly portrayed as well. And then again, it was only a 3-minute piece, a 4-minute piece, and then
Yeah.
you're completely engulfed
Loved
in
it,
the
mate.
storytelling, fueled by the incredible musical composition and the brilliantly use of musicalization throughout the piece
Yeah.
to really emphasize the storytelling that you're seeing in the video. Again, what brilliant storyboarding. The visual directors in these pieces are really eating it up.
Hey, let's conclude it. I'd love to know more about it. So please, perhaps do let us know more
What a
requests
treat indeed.
and more things that you think would be appropriate to check out. Perhaps to understand even more of the Vietnamese music industry, and also
I wonder what the film industry in Vietnam is actually like.
interesting, right?
If this is for music videos, imagine
Series
how full on fledged out they would go into like series and film.
Yeah, let us know, please. Apart from that, do tune in this Sunday on Feature Friday Plus at 12 p.m. UK time, where we will be joined by the lovely Morissette, who is a fucking fantastic singer, well-known, world-renowned, I guess, and technically very sound, and a lovely person, actually. She was very charming. Sometimes you never know. I have no idea. You never know, and it's always a gamble with podcasts as well, because it's the same with this one. It's like we don't know if we're gonna like any of this stuff, or it's completely unscripted, and that's the only danger. But yeah, let us know what you thought about it, and do tune in 12 p.m. UK time for Feature Friday Plus.
That's right. And if you've got information, any more suggestions about the Vietnamese music industry, anything that you'd like us to read, understand, leave it down in the comment section below, and we will check it out.
Goodbye, guys.
Peace
Lovely.
out, people.
Hope you enjoyed.